Welcome back, guys. VoiD here to bring you another episode of VoiD Guides, where I'll be talking about the newest edition of Smash Bros. Ultimate, Joker. Now, I've been having so much fun with this character, and in this video, I'll be breaking down his moveset, how you should use each move, where to use each move, and more importantly, bread and butters, because this character can be really complicated, and when it comes to combo games, I'm a professional, in case you didn't know that. So let's get this started. So first I'll be going over Joker's ground attacks, his jab, his tilts, and his smash attacks, and then afterwards I'll go into specials, aerials, and what you can do with ARSENE. Joker's jab is pretty low committal. Like, it's pretty fast, just does decent damage, can keep the opponent trapped in all the hits. It's just a good option where if you do an aerial into the ground or you are afraid of your opponent grabbing you, just throw out jab. Throw out jab and it'll work out pretty well. It'll keep pressure off of you. That's the point of the jab. Joker's dash attack is his best tool for whiff punishing, as he runs really fast, his legs go really far, and it's 2 hit. So if your opponent just happens to block the first one, you really think they're gonna block the second one? No, there's no way. Joker's forward tilt is kind of a typical 2-hit forward tilt. You're not really gonna be doing much with it. It pokes really far, and Joker doesn't have that much downtime. So it's a really good move to throw out if your opponent's kind of mid-range and you don't want to commit too hard. Joker's down tilt is definitely one of the moves that you want to get good at when it comes to improving with Joker. If your opponent's landing, down tilt. If your opponent's standing, down tilt. If your opponent isn't touching their controller, down tilt. And then finally, Joker's up tilt. Joker's up tilt is a really good move, not necessarily in neutral, but if your opponent's above you, your up tilt will kind of just make it so they can't land on you. Their only option in that scenario is air dodge. With this too, you can do up tilt and then combo off of it, which is really nice. So make sure to use up tilt when your opponent thinks they can land on you, and then just show them what's up or what's up tilt. Now let's go into Joker's smash attacks: forward smash, down smash, and up smash. Joker's forward smash is one of his strongest moves, where not only does he reel back and then lunge forward really far, it does a lot of damage, and his forward smash just makes it so you can seal out KOs much easier. Joker's down smash is a pretty solid move in that it hits both sides of Joker, and it's also Joker's best move for 2-framing opponents. Now, Joker's up smash, this is a really juicy move. It just makes it where if your opponent's above you, if you just want to kill them instead of up tilting, up smash. This move, being Joker's fastest smash attack with such high vertical range, makes it to where normal Joker can actually take stocks. Now, Joker's aerials are what makes him a really solid character, mainly his back air, but of course, I'll be going over back air, neutral air, up air, forward air, down air. Now, Joker's dare is kind of similar to Marcina's, where he swings it out below him, but this move won't be spiking. If you use it behind an opponent, it'll always bring them in front of you. So at earlier percents, you can do dare and a grab, you can do dare and a jab. Overall, dare is a move if you want to mix up your landing timing in comparison to always landing with your other options. Nair has slow startup, but Nair can also lead into grab. Nair hits around the second time, so you can even follow up off of that hit of Nair. And Nair is one of Joker's best moves to use when he's just landing off of a full hop. Joker doesn't have too many long lingering moves, and Nair kind of fulfills that gap for Joker. Just keep in mind, don't use this move off stage, as you might just fall to your death. Joker's back air is his main neutral tool. It's extremely safe, extremely fast. You can use it right before you hit the ground, so that way you don't lag that much. More importantly, it's a sword hitbox. So your opponents will not really be able to trade with it if you just space properly. So Joker's back air is definitely one of his best tools. Make sure to get really good at using it. Now into the 2 combo aerials, which are his forward air and his up air. Forward air is a lot harder to use, as it doesn't really have that much range, and it's mainly the combo starter, but forward air can give you some of the best strings possible if you happen to hit it. One of the best things being forward air to forward air, or just forward air to up smash. Both of these confirms are extremely solid and make Joker as strong of a character as he is. Having confirms that help you kill when you don't have ARSENE, and forward air is the main tool for that. But most importantly, it's good when you only hit with the first hit of forward air, and the way to do that is you want to land before the second hit comes out. Not only just that, you can drag down with that same hit, something called a multi-hit spike. You can drag down with that same first hit of forward air to extend combos even further. What you can do off of Joker's fair using only the first hit is what's important. Joker's up air is one of his main combo tools. While on the surface, it just looks like he's spinning his legs in the air. What you can do during this is you can fastball your up air so you whiff the fifth hit. His up air is 5 hits. And by doing that, you force the opponent onto the ground in front of you, and you can continue comboing after that. You might need a slight delay before you up air to give you space to fastball it, and this is something you should practice. This is not something that will come naturally. It'll come with practice, and you can do it. Joker's special moves, like most other characters, define who he is, both adding to his combos, giving him a really sick counter, and helping him get ARSENE sooner. Let's dive into it. Neutral B is his infamous gun. This move is very unique and has a lot of parts to it, so I'll try my best to explain it. Joker's neutral B on the ground is the basic gun. He kind of just keeps shooting. This isn't really that good. It doesn't do that much damage. You're better off learning about the other parts that make this move really good. A good thing about using gun on the ground is you can dash while you're using it, only up to 4 times. It's a plus, but it's not the best plus. Don't use this move. So after you do one gunshot, both either on the ground or in the air, you can do different options with Joker. One being the infamous jump gun on the ground, down gun in the air, and up gun in the air. Now, one of the best parts about jump gun on the ground is you gain a little bit of invincibility when you're doing it, while also doing a bullet rain below you. Using gun in the air is probably one of the best vertical moves just in the whole game, where if your opponent starts getting close, you can hit them while you're landing on top of them. This move also has very minimal landing lag, so you can combo out of it. Up gun makes Joker spin around, and this gun kind of is inferior to down gun, but it interrupts jumps, has a good amount of hit stun around Joker, so it can be used in a lot more situations than simply being above your opponent. Just remember, don't press B too many times or you might end up spinning to your death. Side B is a really good projectile when you're playing Joker, as it has good range, you can drift during it, and it has kind of a poison effect where it'll constantly do damage after you've already hit the move, making it, if you already succeeded, you get all the reward. You don't have to keep committing. You did it. Joker's up B is really interesting because you can use it both offensively and defensively. If your opponent ends up in the air, you can use the up B to pull them back down and just get a combo off it. But not only that, you can combo into the up B by using up air or like up tilt. So if you use these moves in conjunction with each other, you get really big combos. Finally, Joker's down B is a counter, but it's not your typical counter. His counter helps fill up his rebellion gauge, which you can find above the character portrait. And if you counter about 30%, your gauge will get filled up. The main point of this counter is to fill up the gauge. And once you fill up that gauge, you unlock ARSENE, Joker's persona. Now when you get ARSENE, that's when the game truly begins. ARSENE amplifies every move in Joker's kit to make him a significantly stronger character. Good examples of moves that are amplified when it comes to playing as ARSENE Joker is his back air becomes a lot bigger, his smash attacks become immensely stronger, and more importantly, his damage output is off the charts. Also, Joker's down air becomes a spiking hitbox, which means you can edge guard opponents. And you get a new up B, which has invincibility on startup and goes incredibly far. Now let's show some bread and butters, both with normal Joker and with ARSENE Joker. Off of grab, Joker can usually go into up throw up air, or he can go into down throw, forward air, or back air. All of those can work really well as bread and butters if you happen to get a grab with Joker. Now with ARSENE, one of the things I like to do is I like to use dare as a combo starter. So I like doing dare into up tilt, and then chasing the up tilt with an up air, doing tons of damage. And this is a nice kill combo with ARSENE, where you use the fastball forward air to get the first hit into a jump back air with the new back air from ARSENE, securing a stop. Joker has a lot of unique tools and an overall strong kit, but the main thing you need, and you definitely need practice with it, is his combo extensions. If you get good with these tips, you'll definitely become a strong Joker main. So guys, if you liked the video, let me know what your favorite Joker combo is, the notation, all the moves, just let me know all of it, because the combo game of this character is what I love the most, and I know so many of you out there love it too. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll catch you guys at the next video. Take care.